In organising your iPad, you need to know how to find things. So looking for an app or a mail message or a movie. If you have a lot of content on your iPad, it becomes very difficult to find anything. This video will look at Spotlight Search and show you how to actually search for anything on your iPad. I have a number of screens on this iPad, and you can see at the bottom there where the dots are. It's currently on page 4 of 10 screens. And if I wanted to find a particular app, it would be very difficult. You would have to have your iPad organised in alphabetical order or in some sort of system where you could find anything. And to make things even more complex, you can create folders and put apps inside folders. So here's a Word Games folder that has another 8 apps. It's quite difficult to find anything. Luckily on the iPad there is a search utility called Spotlight Search. And to access that search, you just, with the finger, just drag down anywhere from the middle of the screen to bring up the search term. So if I was looking for a well-hidden app, so let's just go into this folder and look for the app ZBox. I'm not going to be able to find it quickly just by flicking through screen after screen, because then I have to open up every folder to find it. So to activate Spotlight Search, anywhere, any screen, drag your finger down from the middle to bring up the search bar and put in the first 3. I can put the whole thing in and it just brings up that one result. And if I tap that, it will open that app. And that is quicker than trying to search for it by flicking through the screens. But it is even quicker than that. If I'm looking for the app called ZBox, type a Z, and anything on the iPad that starts with a Z will be featured in the results. So you've got apps first as a top hit, and then notes, then mail, so anything with a Z in it. And if we keep going, contacts, and searching the web and searching Wikipedia for that search term. Now Z on its own is not a terribly useful search term, so the more letters you put in, the better. If I start to put in a few more, ZEE, it starts to reduce the hits, and there's not many other things that have that combination of letters. To set up your Spotlight, go into the settings and general and Spotlight Search. And you have to decide what things you want to search for when you activate Spotlight Search. So at the moment I'm searching for everything that has a tick. Anything without a tick is not going to be included in any search results. And then you can reorder how you want your search results to occur. I've got applications at the top because I want anything I search for is generally an app. I can't find an app. And then notes I might do, then mails. I've got them in order of priority. If you want to move them around, just hold the 3 horizontal lines and just drag it around. So I could make videos the top hit, or I could make a mail message the top hit. And if I want to include something, audiobooks, I just have to tap it to select it, tap it to deselect it. So when I go back now, back home, and activate search, and search for ZBox again, just putting a couple of letters in, the top hit is ZBox. That has the entire combination of letters, if you like. But the other results that might be useful are in order according to the settings. So the first things are mail messages, and there's nothing else after that. Let's pick a different search term. I'm looking for the game Solitaire. So let's activate Spotlight Search, put the first 3 letters in, and there are a number of email messages that have that combination of letters. And after the mail messages, then you get the applications, then there's nothing else. So there was nothing else in any of the other types of media. There were no notes, there were no videos. It only returns what it can find. And in the applications, it's actually given me 3 possible applications. If I wanted to reduce the broadness of the search, then I need to put a few more letters. So solid gives me no mail messages, and it narrows down the apps to 2, which makes it easy to find because I know which one I want. And then tapping that will open it. Now, your preferences in the Spotlight settings will determine what you want to find first. Now, I really want this for apps. I don't use it for much else, but some of the other things are useful. You can activate Spotlight Search from any screen, doesn't matter where you are, and from the middle of the screen, swipe down. If you swipe too close to the top, then the notifications panel will come down. If you go too close to the bottom, the control center will come up. So anywhere in the middle, swipe down, and the Spotlight Search will come up. Keeping your iPad organized is something that is very important to be able to find anything, as well as organizing your apps into folders and have some sort of structure to those folders, whether it's alphabetical order or it's by genre. Use the Spotlight Search frequently to narrow down that specific bit of information that you need. That's all for this video.